Worst is here, back again with a little bit extra lighting thanks to the feedback I got from a sis. Hey sis, appreciate that. Not sure if you can see my finger placement on the last vid that I did, but we're going to break it down again. This is Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Feel the Reaper. I've had several encounters of people trying to play this and not figuring out exactly how to sound a bit smoother doing it. So we're going to go ahead and go through that again. Now, once again, you can check out the last video and we'll cover over the chorus, but I'll just do that briefly for you real quick. It's A, G, F, which is just root and fifth. D and G are open, and G again. And G is just simply first two strings, finger placement. D and G are open. You're gonna be playing a lot of open strings on this segment, and it simply goes like this, just natural, smooth, sweep picking. The open G on the A is going to be played at an upstroke, and the rest is going to be downstroke. So it's going to go a little something like this. Sometimes you'll get that at first. You want to play that G twice like that. What you really want to do is so, here we go again. Now, the first problem that I always encountered with this was that I wanted to pick each string individually as I did it, like this. And you could see the problem that I was having. It was having to pick each string and the pick coming off the string. You gotta go back to it. And imagine being the guy that originally came up with this song, having to sing while doing that would have been an absolute world pain. So to smoothen that out, we do what they call sweep picking. It's a very easy version of this. Instead of having to, I can't sweep pick like those other guys did. I can't do that, so I'm not here to show you that. But with this song in particular, it's a relatively easy song. Not saying that really anything about this is all that easy, but the majority of it, you're occupying two strings at a time with your finger placement most of the song. And what I mean by most is about 80% of this song is going to be this. So let's go over the main rhythm section. Once again, it's A, G, F, G. And like I reiterated before, you're only playing the first four strings. E, A, D, and G. B and the high E string don't matter at this point. So. And like we had explained before, those are all root and fifths, all the way until you get to that one E major, and that's just solidifying the bridge going right back into this rhythm section, which allows you to get back into the main rhythm section. And the main thing to focus on is that smoothness between strings, that dun 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 dun, because the timing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and but you can't pick the strings to that timing if you're thinking about it like that. It just doesn't work, because what you end up with is something like this. That ain't it. It is, but it isn't. It just doesn't sound the same. You'll break your head open trying to figure this one out. And instead of figuring it out, just try this whole sweep picking. which is, it's nice to have under your repertoire, because you're always going to have that friend that says, hey, can you sweep pick? And then you might have another friend that goes, oh, I can do this. As you can see, I can't do that shit. So, excuse my language on that one, but it's, those that know, it's a right pain when you practice so much and you get so good at guitar and you got that one guy that wants to say, hey, can you sweep pick? And it's just like, you know what, man, you do backflips when you eat cereal or something. Well, good for you. I'm still eating. So we'll get back into this. That, that bridge section is just root and fifth. F, G, A, G, F, with the exception of that one time where you go. Once again, I'm not getting into that solo, but this is the only time you're worrying about the B string and the high E string is on this little diddle. Not exactly sure how to explain this, except for it's basically a pentatonic scale broken down like this. And what that is you're gonna bar up B and E with your first finger, and with your third, you're gonna just basically hammer on with B, one fret over, and you're gonna upstroke E. And then you're basically gonna alternate. And then that's when the lead guitarist, he goes crazy. And he starts doing all types of stuff, which I will not be explaining, because I'm not a guitar teacher. I'm just a guy trying to give you some good information on how to make what you probably already know, just a bit better. Or if you're brand new to it, you'd be shocked as to just how easy you can pull this off. So let's do it one full time, the whole thing. Here we go. That last part you heard there is the end of the song, and it follows the same pattern that you've been doing. F, G, A, G, with an open G in between each one. So the key thing to remember is the entire song is practically F, G, A, G. That's it. And once again, not a guitar teacher, just the worst. Out.